Rochelle at the Athlete Center. This video is reviewing a lower back pelvis hip exercise that's focusing on movement of the pelvis and movement of specifically our sacrum. So our sacrum tilting in 4 different directions. So we will begin on our back, knees bent, feet flat, and we're going to just take an inhale and exhale our lower ribs sort of down and back so we can focus on this movement coming from the pelvis and not the rib cage or upper back. So finding sort of the pointy part at the front of your hip, your ASIS, we're going to sort of direct this exercise from here. So if we think of that piece, we're going to try to pull it up towards our face without coming off the mat. So some people will call this a pelvic clock, and in this case, we'd be coming to the 12 o'clock. So these pointy parts on the front of our hip kind of pull up towards our face, which will bring our sit bones and our tailbone sort of aiming down towards our feet and maybe even up towards the back of our knees. So we get a rotation of the pelvis in sort of a upwards position. The opposite is now going to be pushing those down towards our heels so that our sit bones and our tailbone drop down and almost start to come backwards. So we have our 12 o'clock position and maybe our 6 o'clock position, and you can see it's easy to for me to try to get into that 6 o'clock position by using my rib cage. So trying not to use the rib cage and just moving the pelvis into that 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock position. So a forward and backward tilting of our sacrum. Now we're going to work on the side to side. So that's going to be one side of our pelvis coming down while the other one comes up. So I have down and up, and then other side's gonna go down and up. I'm gonna show this from this perspective because what I don't want is for this exercise to become knees moving around. Knees are gonna stay fairly stable in space as we drop one side of our pelvis down and the other one comes up. And the other side of our pelvis down and the other one comes up. I'm going to show this from his perspective as well. So rib cage is staying stable as much as I can. One side of the pelvis comes down while the other comes up, and reverse it. So this would sort of be my 3 o'clock, and this would be my 9 o'clock. As my sacrum tilts to face right and tilts to face left. I'm creating relative hip internal rotation as I do this, as well as low back lumbar spine rotation.